Alright, what's up y'all? It's Bill from The Best Life. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I did my last little walk around the garden. Since then, this is the newest garden bed I have gotten done. I've actually been working on this one for quite a while, but I did finally get it filled up and planted. So we'll take a little walk around and we'll start right here. It's like a little keyhole. So we got potatoes I planted on this side. These are Yukon Golds. See, they're sprouting pretty good. I just planted these a couple days ago, maybe a week. I do need to get in and pull weeds already. I don't have anything planted where these cages are yet. I'm gonna here in the next day or two. I'm not sure what, but it's just kind of putting them there. And I put a jalapeno back here just for fun. This is one that I had put outside and something ate it down to like a nub. You can see it had that one leaf on it. I figured I'd plant it here and see what happens, and it's coming back nicely. And then here I've got cucumbers. I've never grown cucumbers before, but I need to thin them down a little because I planted 2 in each hole, and I think they need to be spaced a lot more, but you know, I'm short for room, so instead of 4 I might make that 2, we'll see. And then I planted a tomato back here just for kicks, see what happens. It's kind of hard to reach back there, that's the problem with this design. And then more cucumbers here. You can see I planted all these from seed and they're coming up nicely. I'm going to thin them here soon. And then this bed here is all potatoes again, Yukon Golds. They all look to be coming up nicely. I don't see anything popping up there, but well, maybe. I'm sure it will. So that's this first set of new beds. Alright, next we got this set of beds here. I believe in my last video there was nothing planted in these 2 beds, and I had just put seeds in here and you couldn't see anything. So here's the zucchinis. They've popped up. I should probably only do 2 in here. They're going to fill this thing up, but we'll see how that goes. And here, I'm trying to get to where I can block the wind. Here is the radishes and carrots, and you can see the radishes are popping up good. I thinned them out. I need to get in and thin out the carrots. I'm waiting another day or 2 to do that, but you can see they're coming up pretty good. I don't remember what kind of radishes. Uh-oh, we got an intruder. Come on, Fred, get out of here. Go. Come on, Fred, go. They're dying to get in here. So, yeah, carrots and radishes. And then this bed was empty, so this one's now peppers. This is hot peppers. This is cayenne and jalapenos, 4 of each. I don't remember which are which, but I did write it down this time. And this bed is all bell peppers. There's Cali, Wonder, and something else, 4 of each again. I don't know which is which, but I wrote it down. And then here's tomatoes with my cages, a couple extra cages that couldn't fit. So I got 4 tomatoes in each bed. They're gonna be stuffed in here. So, but we'll see how it goes. These are German pink, which I have actually never grown before. We'll see how that goes. And these are Romas, which I grow all the time. So these are the ones I started from seed like, I don't know, 2-3 months ago now. in a live stream. So these are those same little seeds. They were pretty tall. They were about, about this tall. And then I planted them way deep, and they're growing up real nice. So that's this set of beds. It's all coming in nice and looking good. We've been getting a lot of rain. And next we will go look at that set of beds. Well, alright. And here we got these strawberries. They were doing pretty good 2 weeks ago when I showed a video. But they have kind of just exploded. They're looking real good. They do have, let's see if I can show it, some strawberries that seem to be starting. Looks like I'll probably maybe get some if the birds don't get them all. Not too worried about that. The point here is mostly to get these established good. And if they could shoot off some runners, and maybe I could fill in over here. I'm guessing when I planted it, I started with the good ones over there, and then got down to the junky ones, and they kind of didn't grow. So, but looks awesome. This bed, last time I had just planted. There was nothing to be seen. This is garlic, planted from garlic I grew last year. So it took off like crazy. It didn't take no time to pop out of the ground. This one last row, for whatever reason, only had the front one and the back one go. But all the other ones, they're going. I do need to get out here and pull some weeds. The onions. I really need to get to work on this onion bed. The problem, for no other reason, that there's a lot of grass. Okay, so that's grass. There's a lot of grass growing in this bed, both the onion side and the garlic side. For whatever reason, my compost I got, which is free, shovelfuls I put in this bed had a lot of grass. But some of these, like that's an onion. That's an onion. Some of these I know are onions. Some of them, that's grass. That's an onion. And if you remember, when I planted these, they were pretty pitiful. They all looked, and some of them didn't make it. Like, I don't know if that one's gonna. There's obviously, like, there would have been one right in here somewhere. It's gone. But they actually all looked even worse than that. And as you can see, like, look at that one. That one's looking awesome. Some of them, that's grass. That's onion. Some of them are looking dang good, so I need to get out here and go through this bed and clean it up, and I might try to plant a few seeds in the empty spots if I got them, see what happens. It's getting a little bit late, but we'll give it a try. You never know what the fall's gonna be like. And then potatoes. So I was complaining about this one that I had planted them and they didn't sprout, and then when they finally did, it got cold again and they died back a little, and I was worried if they were going to grow. So I think we got our answer there. They're growing. Out of all these I planted, again, these were potatoes I grew last year I planted. Only one did not grow. And they are happy now. So that's it for this bed. We'll go check out my little spinach planter. And alright, so here's my little shipping crate planter. I got spinach. I don't know what that one's deal is, but it's that one's too close. It's coming along good. Looks like I need to get in here and do some work on all this. And then we got a few lettuces that are coming up. So yeah, this is growing good. We'll see what happens. We are supposed to get a little bit hot. I might get a dolly and move this thing somewhere where it'll be in the shade, especially during the midday. Maybe morning sun, afternoon sun, but mostly shade. So next we'll go down and check out this. This is, besides the strawberries and the apple twig, this is basically all new this year. Alright, try to start back here in the back so I can block the wind, hopefully. So, here's this set of garden beds. I did a video building these. This one here is corn. I gave up growing corn a long time ago when I was in Colorado because I never did any good at it. But I broke down and I'm going to try again. This bed is beans. It needs thinned down a little bit, but I'm going to let them get a little more established before we do that. I don't remember, again, I have it written down, I don't remember what kind. But they are popping up pretty good and they're looking pretty nice. This bed is beans also. This is two different kinds. I don't remember what they were. These were ones I had left over. In fact, I think all the beans I had left over from last year. And they grew pretty good. So we'll see what happens there. They all sprouted pretty good. My little apple twig. I talk a lot of crap about my little apple twig, but this is the best it's ever looked. And it at one time was taller. You can actually see where I cut it off. The first year it did okay, and then it got attacked by grasshoppers and they pretty much ruined it. They killed the other one. But yeah, this is about the best this thing's ever looked. So despite the fact that I badmouth my apple twig all the time, I'm decently happy with how it looks this year. Still, you know, a long ways from an apple. So this one, more corn. That's not corn, that's a weed. More corn on this side here, just to plant the whole pack of corn, I guess. And then I got cucumbers. There's a cucumber growing up. Looks like something was eating it. There's a weed. There's another cucumber popping up. I should have made these ones longer, but oh well. I'll try to kind of train them over that way. We'll see how many pop up, because I planted quite a few and we only got 2 on this row popping up and 1 way down on that end. And then this is more spinach. We'll see what happens with it. It's growing good, but it's gonna get hot. I can't move this into the shade. Oh wow, look at that. I gotta water this. I just watered. This is a grape that my neighbor gave me last year. He's got a bunch of grapes. And he dug this one out of somewhere, row where he didn't want it. And I put it here last year and it did pretty good. I mean, it didn't produce any grapes, but it stayed alive. And which was the plan, because this is not where I want it. I just wanted to plant it and I was gonna figure out where to move it. I was pretty sure it was dead, but looks like it's growing. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, there we go. Looks like it's growing, so that's pretty cool. Should probably start watering that. And these strawberries. These were covered in flowers in that last video, I think. I don't know why, but these ones always do this. They get covered in flowers, and then they don't really produce any berries. There's a couple, like there's one tiny one, and then they do like another round. These are ever-bearing. I see a few berries, and usually the later rounds are actually better. You don't get that full bloom of flowers like you do at the first, but you get much more strawberries later into the year. I do have two right there that, you know, one more day if something doesn't get them. These ones tend to get attacked pretty hard by the birds early in the season too. For whatever reason, later in the season they quit. And this bed is 2 rows of basil, and then cilantro and chives, and I don't know which ones are which, but whichever one I planted in the middle ain't growing. These ones are. I'll have to go look which ones are which, but you can see they're popping up, and basil's popping up. I've tried to grow basil so many times though, and never been able to get it to go. So we'll see what happens there. It's kind of a test. And then this bed is the strawberries that my mom sent me home with when I visited Colorado last month. I divvied them up into 12. Only one of them died, the one that would have been in that spot right there. Besides that, they're looking pretty good. I don't expect any strawberries here this year, but we'll get them going, get them established. So that's what's going on here. And I got to get out here and do some weeding. It's been a bit neglected. I've been doing a bit of work on the chicken coop there. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. We'll come back maybe in another 2 weeks. We'll do another garden update. So have a good day.